All right, let's dive into something really powerful today. We're going to explore this idea that self-defense is, well, it's way more than just a physical thing. It's actually a form of communication, a way to send a message that is absolutely unmistakable.
Yeah, our source material for this explainer just comes right out and says it. And we're starting here because this is really the heart of it all. This one line captures a massive shift in how you think, from seeing yourself as a potential target to becoming a powerful messenger.
So this is the big question we're really gonna dig into, right? How does the act of learning to protect yourself ripple outward? How does it create change, not just for you in that one moment, but for the entire culture around you?
Okay, so to really get this, we've got to start with the story that we're all kind of told from the get-go. It's a story that's all about our limits, and it's a cultural narrative that often goes completely against our physical reality.
And this is where things get really fascinating. You've got these two conflicting ideas at war with each other, right? On one side, society often hands us this script that says, you're fragile, you have limits. But then there's the actual physical truth. And the truth is our bodies are incredibly capable, way more resilient and strong than we're ever led to believe.
So how do we break free from that limiting story? Well, it all starts with a personal moment of discovery. It's about uncovering that hidden strength that, has been there the entire time.
This right here is the turning point. We're calling it the revelation. It's not just about learning a cool move. It's a fundamental change in how you see yourself. It's that aha moment when you realize, wait a second, that story I was told, it's just a story. Your body has its own truth, and it's a lot more powerful.
Okay, so once you've had that revelation, once you know what you're capable of, what's next? Well, you have to turn that potential into real, concrete action. And that, my friends, is where tactics come in.
And you can really see the whole journey laid out here. It's a super clear three-step process. First, you have to mentally challenge that old limiting story. Second, you discover the truth about your own strength. And third, you equip yourself with the practical tools, the actual tactics, to use that strength when it counts. So, what's the payoff for going through this journey? Well, the impact is huge, and it happens on two totally different levels. It's like a win for you, personally, and it's also a win for society as a whole.
First up, the most immediate and personal one. By learning these tactics, you give yourself a really good chance of stopping a physical attack. Plain and simple. This is all about your safety, your survival, and your ability to take back control in a bad situation. But, and this is the key, it is so much bigger than that. This gets us back to our main idea today. The second level of impact is the message that you are broadcasting out into the world. Every single act of resistance is a statement.
So what is that message? What are you actually saying without speaking a single word? You're saying, I am not an object. You're declaring, I will not be an easy target for harassment. And in that moment of fighting back, you are forcefully reclaiming your own power, your own agency.
And that right there, reclaiming your own story, your own narrative, that's the ultimate form of empowerment. It's a powerful message of resistance that starts to change the whole cultural script, not just for you, but for everyone. And here we are, full circle. This brings us back to the complete thought from our source material. It just ties everything together so perfectly, doesn't it? You discover your body's capability, you learn the tactics, and boom, you are not only safer, but you are sending this incredibly powerful public message. So I'll leave you with this to think about. When you really own your strength and stand in your power, you are always communicating something. The only question is, what message does your empowerment send?